teaching method based on the idea how the human brain works and how we learn most effectively. It includes a rich sensory learning, a positive expectation of success, and the use of a varied range of methods, like dramatized, test, music, etc.
Georgy Lasanov, the creator of this method, does not articulate a theory of language, but he emphasizes it. The language to be learned is the material, memorization of vocabulary and lexical translation, experiencing language material in whole meaningful text communication.
According to Lasanov, students were not able to use their brains of learning to their maximum capacity, and also their fear towards the new experience of learning a foreign language. Thus, he believes that a student has to be disadjusted first in order to enhance their language acquisition. Lesanov proposed that his method was capable of disuggest and suggest, so students could be not only relaxed but only receptive to learning. There are some principal theoretical components through which both of them operate and that set up access to reserves.
An authoritative figure will have more influence in students' learning by reinforcing the positive and diminishing the negative aspects during the process. This figure, according to Lasanov, will be taken more seriously when teaching with self-confidence and positive aptitude. This principle implies that by adapting an attitude of relying on the teacher, adult students must regain the self-confidence, spontaneity, and receptivity of a child to enhance their learning. It helps in improving teacher-student relationship and thus facilitates learning.
Also called peripheral learning. It considers that students can learn more not from what is being taught, but from all the environment elements involved during a class. That is classroom, arrangement, decoration, light, music, and even fine arts, to name a few.
Intonation contributes to enhance the emotional engagement of the students while learning a lesson. If a teacher speaks with rhythm, he can avoid boredom and facilitate assimilation. In concert pseudo-passiveness, Baroque music creates a relaxed atmosphere that helps to reduce anxiety in students and also to increase their concentration. The main aim of teaching is not memorization, but the understanding and creative solution of problems. However, memorization of vocabulary pairs is an important goal of Suggestopedia. Others can be to deliver advanced conversational competence quickly and to master prodigious lists of vocabulary.
30-day course, 10 unit, 4 hours day, 6 days a week. The focus in each unit a dialogue of 1,200 words or so, with a list of vocabulary and grammatical commentary. The whole course has the patterns of presentation and performance. On the first day, students are tested in order to know their level of English. Then, teachers set the attitude they should have toward the course, which will encourage and provide them with a positive, relaxed, and confident environment.
Students copy or repeat what they are being taught. These skills help them to acquire knowledge in a most effective way. Teachers can act or behave in a manner that explain or make students understand better what they are trying to say, while them act like mirrors, doing the same actions. Teacher resolves students' doubts. Students may have problems with the content, with homework, or they simply don't understand the lesson, so they need the teacher's answers and help. They may use the previous knowledge to reach and guide the new one that cannot be understood at that moment.
Students pretend for a while that they are someone else and perform a role using the target language. For example, in the lesson the students were asked to pretend they were at a party and were going around meeting other people there. Students playfully reread the target language aloud as individuals or in groups. For example, three groups of students read parts of dialogue in a particular manner. The first group sadly, the next angrily, and the last happily.
Students can be volunteers for a Suggestopedia course. They must not try to figure out or study the material presented but maintain a steady passive state. They should trust the teacher. They should also be relaxed and feel secure. They should try to be spontaneous and less inhibit.
Teachers should create situations in which learners are most suggestible and then to present linguistic material in a way most likely to encourage positive receptions and retentions by learners. Also show absolute confidence in a method, organize properly and strictly observe the initial stages of the teaching process. It includes choice and play of music, as well as punctuality. Teachers are expected to be skilled in acting, singing, etc.
We have two kinds of materials: direct supported materials as tape and texts, which are organized around 10 units and each should be governed by a single idea, and indirect supported materials as textbooks and classroom fixtures, which appearance is bright and cheery with furniture and music. In the teacher learning process, students who make mistakes are tolerated, for example, in the wrong pronunciation of a word. The emphasis is on the content, not the structure. Grammar and vocabularies are presented and given treatment from teachers, but not dwelt on.